Okay, brother. So here we go, because I want to help you out here, because you're obviously concerned. I'm going to let you know that my one piece of proof, you didn't watch the video, because in the video that you're posting this comment, I put the piece of proof in the video, and it's only about 3 minutes long. So you didn't even listen to that. I'm guessing you probably won't listen to this either. However, here's your proof. I have a telescope, an expensive telescope, tracking Polaris. It's pointed at Polaris, tracking it, plugged in, okay? Inside a house, pointed at Polaris through a window. Now, I put this in 4 months ago, little over 4 months ago, and it hasn't moved at all. So it's tracking Polaris. So as my telescope is tracking Polaris during the day, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It's still there. You just can't see it because of the light. So my telescope is tracking Polaris, and on the other side of the ball that we live on, China is looking at the North Star at night. They're able to look at the North Star, but at that same exact second, I could call somebody from China and say, are you looking at the North Star right now? You are? Okay, cool. Because my telescope is still pointed at it and it hasn't moved. There's your proof. I don't know what else you need, honestly. For most people, that should be enough, but here's the thing. We've been so indoctrinated and brainwashed for years with nonsense, with lies. I'm not surprised that that's not going to be enough. We've literally had lies implanted into our head. All right, via television and the radio and the elites and all the people that we think are so great and all the people that we worship and glorify and idolize. These people lie to us. So yeah, of course we believe the lie, bro. I was just like you. But then I spent money on stuff I had to learn. I bought a Nikon P1000. I always understood that the boats are going over the curve. So I bought the camera. You zoom in. There is no curve. All right, there are long distance photos of over 150, 200, 300 miles where you can see things. There is supposed to be curve, brother. All right, there's supposed to be curve. Every 1 mile, there's supposed to be 8 inches in every direction curving away from you. And photographs prove that curvature does not exist. So not only are we obviously not moving through a galaxy if my telescope is not moving at all, but photos prove that, wait a minute, there is no curve. Not to mention the telescope proves there is no curve, because how is China looking at it from the other side of the ball when I am still observing it on my telescope and it hasn't moved? Riddle me that. So when I get these comments, oh, please provide a single piece of proof. Bro, I just wrote a 240-page book, all flat earth proofs, 200 pages of proof. So what do you mean? Prove it. Give me a break. I've done over 3,500 videos on Instagram, every one of them for free, and about 60% of them are probably flat earth stuff, all proving it. So I don't know what else you need from me, honestly. If you need me to cram the information down your throat, then you're never going to learn anything. Because in order to learn something, you have to do the research. You have to look at it. You have to see it. You have to repeat it. You have to experiment. You have to do it over and over and over and over and over again. That is the scientific method. Doing it over and over and over and over and over again and getting the exact same result over and over and over and over and over. There is none of that. Globe theory is make-believe. There is no globe that you can do this over and over. It doesn't exist. Therefore, it's not real. So please, for the love of God, I get laughed at and called a retard. Are you okay? Are you okay? We could sit and have a debate. We could go live anytime you want. All right? Anytime. Just let me know and we can go live and you can discuss why you believe it's real. And we can see who knows more about each side. I do not believe in flat earth for lack of understanding about the globe. It's because I know so much about the globe that it is ridiculous at this point and is laughable. That is the problem. Then I learned about the flat earth. Now I can explain why things are the way they are. But give me a break. I love you all. This is obviously my opinion. Maybe I can post this video because it's my opinion, TikTok. Listen, if you really want to learn, number one, stay away from comment sections. That's number one thing. You're not going to learn on a comment section. And number two, reach out. If you're actually a decent person and you don't come at people like me with insults, we'll probably answer your question or point you in the right direction for you to do the research. I love you all. Go to my website for more if you want.